And as the sun sets on me, guys, I'm gonna give up the search. My Rock Drake is not here. I definitely didn't leave him in this part of the Cascade Falls Community Center. I'm gonna head for that red obelisk, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to jump to another server. Let's glide ourselves, hopefully, to the Fertile Lake Community Center, and let's do it from this barn. There's no Rock Drake on top, so our search for Aristotle continues, and our tour of the geek servers and their community centers continues as well. And I betcha any money. There he is! There's my guy. Searched 3 maps, guys, and we ain't found my Rock Drake. There he is. We've been looking everywhere. We looked on Aberration, no Rock Drake. We looked on the island, no Rock Drake. Well, guess what? I'm here on Ragnarok. That couldn't have been more epic. Ooh, baby! Yeah, that's right. Okay, I didn't mean to land. But there he is! Hi, buddy! Today's episode is a great one, guys. I have been wanting for a very long time to see what it's like to take a Rock Drake around Ragnarok, to sail across the most beautiful map in Ark, and you're watching me do it right now. In today's episode, we take our glider suit across the island, and eventually we bring this Rock Drake out to Scorched Earth to see some of the beautiful sights of that desert map from the air like we have never seen them before. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. I usually say to another episode, but this is a fresh start. Welcome back to another episode 1. I've had my share of episode 1s of late, guys. Haven't been following through on things, and I had very briefly lost my love of the game. It's back. This, of course, is Ark Survival Evolved. I am your host, UniteTheClans, and this is your new series. This is a new series set on the best place to play Ark in the entire world, the Geeks servers. And this is the site of a death run. What is this? A repulsor plate? What is this? Used in conjunction with an Aberration style wingsuit? Yeah, that's right. And this is the death run. The death run's an old tradition. Start naked, way out there on the beach, run across the whole map, and pick a spot to build a community center. Arahli and I, since starting this community a year ago, have done this a dozen times, and he's getting bored with the style. So I promise you this is the best one yet. I'm starting you here in the midpoint, but guys, sit back and enjoy today's episode. It did not start with a commercial. Instead, towards the end of the video, I'm going to talk about my Patreon page and this community. Enjoy not having a video to start, and there will be very few videos throughout the course of this series, I promise you. Let's start this in style. Click the like button if you enjoy, or if you're excited for me to be back to playing Ark, and let's do this thing. 3, 2, 1. Don't chicken out, don't chicken out. Now! I think I chickened out. Okay, guys, so this death run is the best one ever. It's a death glide. We did a death run to this point, and then we all get repulsor pads, we all got wingsuits, and we flew to our first home here on the island server. And if you haven't been here in a while, guys, this is the island server. I forgot how stunning it can be. I'm going to keep my altitude as flat as I can. We got a long way to glide. And I can get a talk. I'm going to say some interesting things, I hope. Welcome, guys. I have been on a bit of a hiatus from Ark. Almost definitely that is what brought you to this channel. If not, welcome. Maybe you came for islands. I've been playing a lot of that of late. But I've been screwing up, guys. I have an amazing place to play Ark, and I haven't spent nearly enough time here. This community over the last year has grown from one server with 7 people on it to 7 servers with a couple hundred amazing geeks, and they're the people that support me on Patreon and support Arahli The Geek, my best bud, on Patreon. And they have all become friends with each other. They have built up an amazing community apart from me, without my influence for the most part. And I have been so busy playing on other servers, doing other things, that I've never made enough time to play here in the Geeks community. And here we go, guys, some amazing gliding footage. This is my Aberration character. This is Aberrant UTC, the white-haired, white-froed one. And he is going to be our main character. And we are not just going to live on Aberration. We're not just going to live on the island. We're not just going to live on Ragnarok. We are not just going to live on Scorched Earth. We're going to live everywhere. And all of our people do now, guys. This cluster is the most populous place we have to play. Right now, the island's quiet. Few people playing on it. But Ragnarok's hopping. And there's always a crew on Aberration. And I think, with a little time, we are going to take this series to Scorched Earth. I don't know how I'm doing for altitude here, guys. I should be just about perfect. Coming down to my original home. One of my original homes in Ark Survival Evolved. If you've been watching the channel a long, long time, couple of years, you'll know I started out here on Cragg's Island. And Arahli used to live right there on that little point. So this is flying down memory lane for me. And to our right is an amazing fixture. Right by this red obelisk, it is Cascade Falls. At least that is what we've named it. And with a little time, everything's going to spawn in around me, and you're going to see our community center. Kill the HUD. And let's let some things spawn in, guys. I'm going to fly high. Oh, bouncing off stuff. All right, land. Woo, whole world spawning in around me. I'm too fast for the world. Oh man, wingsuits are so good on other maps, guys. You have no idea. I love Aberration, but the map is so tight. It's so crowded. So welcome to the Cascade Community Center. Everybody, almost everybody, has a personal residence here. And this was designed by Jendaya and actually designed with a prospectus, with a sort of rule set for how you can build. And I have broken it, guys. I just started building and didn't realize that there was, like I said, there's a whole community that sprung up without me needing to be a part of it. They've been doing this thing on their own. And I didn't realize the rules were so detailed. This here is my house. Couple of problems. Limit in size, 4 by 6 by 6. I'm a little bit bigger than that. I'm at least 5 across and in both directions. My height, definitely taller than 4. Definitely taller. This is a little decorative piece. This can definitely come out, but the thing's a mess, guys. Thatch is not an approved building material. So one of the episodes early on in this series is going to be me. I'm stuck. Fixing these stairs. One of the early episodes in this series is going to be me coming here to fix my house on this map. But for now, I'm actually going to demolish it and just leave a little platform so that we have something fun to come back to. We may even do a step-by-step building tutorial if I come up with a cool enough design, and then maybe over the course of a live stream we will build a place here. The reason I came here, guys, is I'm looking for my Rock Drake. You can't just bring your glider suits everywhere. You can bring your Rock Drakes everywhere, and I've had them everywhere. And I thought there was a chance I left him here at the Cascade Community Center. I don't see him anywhere. So after I demo my house, I'll have a little look around, tour this place with you, and then maybe we'll bail and head over to another server to continue the search for my Rock Drake Aristotle. And we're good. The place has been disassembled, mostly. I left the foundations. I might have said the wrong size. 4 by 6 for your foundation, with a maximum of 4 high. And all the personal residences here fit that limit, and we will make sure we do as well. I've tried to build something that goes right down to the edge of the thing here, and I've thought about doing something with the Hesperornis, the little duck bird thing that lives around here. I'm not sure if any are still spawning. Maybe not with all the houses around here, but we can find some Hesperornis, do a little duck. I don't know what I'm thinking, guys. We'll figure it out. I'll find something. I'll come up with a cool idea, and we'll build here. As for a tour for this place, private residence sites, it's going to be difficult because of the geography. And there's a reason I'm touring you around community centers, because I think I want to build one. We're limited to small-ish bases, and eventually I want to be set up on each and every one of the servers. We have the benefit of them being clustered, which means I just have to zip over to that red obelisk, and I can hop over to any of the maps at all with this character, and I can bring dinos with me, I can bring gear with me, I can do just about everything. And so we're going to have the ability. It's going to take time to get set up on 4 individual servers, I promise you that. I really only have a base on Aberration now, but we're going to spend a little bit of time on all of them, and we're going to spend a little time today wandering around community centers. So if this looks like a longer episode, yeah, that's cool. As this series goes on, guys, I am going to be chill. I just want to share with you my day, my experience in gaming, and not stress too much. There will be a few videos out and about on the channel over the next few months that are not that kind of video, that are designed to maybe bring new eyes to the channel, and then in between all the stuff that I do that's just me playing, casually hanging out with you, it's going to be shared in Ark in this series. We're going to be playing on these servers, this cluster. And look at all these houses. This is quite cool, guys. Let's walk up to Arahli's house. It's just up the way here. Yep. He's got a giant, colorful bird creature on top of his place. This is his adorable little shack. And so all of us need to have a little spot here. I need to build myself a little shack. And if you look, this is what I mentioned about the geography being difficult. There are places all around this. And this is a community of players all playing together And like I said, I've been playing Ark a billion other places and not here, and it doesn't make... Well, I have been. I've been doing all my live streams from here, but there's going to be a series with a mix of live episodes and recorded ones, like today's. And as the sun sets on me, guys, I'm going to give up the search. My Rock Drake is not here. I definitely didn't leave him in this part of the Cascade Falls Community Center. I'm going to head for that red obelisk, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to jump to another server. With my videos, guys, there's almost always an ad at the beginning. There has always been a YouTube ad at the beginning, and somewhere around this point in the video, you'd be seeing another one. I'd be cutting to a commercial break. I mentioned we ain't bothering with that nearly as much in this series, guys. It's going to be uninterrupted, fun gameplay. Me and you sharing my experience here on the Patreon servers. It's going to be great. And instead of doing an ad, I'm just going to ask you, if you appreciate the series, check out the Patreon. Sign up at $1 a month. If you want to join us here on the servers, pick a higher level and come do that. It's the best way to do things, guys. It gives me freedom that I would not normally have. Let's do this. And whoa, perfect. Parachutes and gliders do not work so hot together. But this is how simple it is, guys. This is how easy it is. I don't have a dino with me, so it's going to be stupid easy. Travel to another server. Let's go to the most obvious place to find a Rock Drake, the Geeks Aberration server. Home sweet home. I should take this dump down. What a mess this is. This used to be a house on top of a mushroom. People threatened to paint me blue and turn me into a Smurf on this server. And by the way, I like it. I wish those names would stay in cyan. It's actually kind of nice, but after a minute or two, everything goes, boom, green again. There you go. And apparently you lag. So this is my most established base in all of the Geeks world. Aberration, I spent a lot of episodes building here, and building a farm. And it looks like the sun is setting on us here as well. Let me go find a glow dog, and I'll be back in your life. Yeah, guys, we spent a lot of episodes playing here together, and in basically my last series, my last Ark series was this, building here. And it's going to be more of the same in the sense that in that series you got some parts of this place built live and some built on episodes. And Dynamic D was a big part of that series. He will be as we get building here on the other Geek servers. But here on Aberration, we're the most set up we could ever be. And surprise, surprise, my Rock Drake ain't here either. If I ever left him here, he's parked on top of that barn. Alright, guys, let's make sure the Rock Drake ain't here. Up we go. Yaha. Let's glide ourselves, hopefully, to the Fertile Lake Community Center, and let's do it from this barn. There's no Rock Drake on top, so our search for Aristotle continues, and our tour of the Geek servers and their community centers continues as well. This is the Fertile Lake Community Center on the Aberration map, guys. I made it. I glided here all by my lonesome. And this is one of the other ways to transfer yourself. The obelisks here on this map are on the surface, and I have to admit, guys, we didn't get into the end game stuff. We barely got into the mid-game stuff, and I built a American-style barn and farmhouse here. It's not very Aberration, and I didn't give this DLC a real try, so when it comes to things we can do on this server, I'm thinking more adventures. I'm thinking more time spent with the geeks, and getting them to show me the parts of this map I've never really seen. But this S Plus tech transmitter is the way that we are going to travel and the way that we're going to visit our next server. Before we do, let's wander a little bit around this community center and we'll have a look. It's obviously got a very aberrant feel. You got those crazy plant species Z, outing me as a Canadian here, forcing me to say that. And you got your Rock Drakes, and everybody here, that's 6 Zeniths, that's everybody got their tags on stuff. I see Jendaya, I see Leo Wolf, GPS or CC, those are our community ones. Swan's got creatures here. Everybody got creatures here. And whole community center set up, so if you hop on here first and this is the place you want to play, you can get tribed up, get access to this, and start right away working using our kind of infrastructure so you're not grinding. And in general, I ask people after they've been playing for a week or two, what's your experience so far? And everybody's like, they're just so nice. Your people are so nice. And we've been so lucky in that, Arahli and I, that we managed to attract cool people to our thing. Whatever it is, the vibes we put out, maybe we're chill, maybe we're laid back. Please donate meat. There's so many Ravagers here, guys. Oh, God. They're just going through food like crazy. But yeah, Ravagers everywhere. And the folks here always have stuff up for adoption. I mean, probably a few of these have the adoption tag on them, something like that. There's always people will always help you get set up. They'll help you get gear. We got collections of blueprints everywhere. Is that a person? That's a person. Hey, there's Fuzz. Is that Fuzz? TJ. Recruit to tribe. Done. You're welcome, bud. Guys, we got to get out of here. That's cool. We could take care of that, guys. There you go. That's somebody starting out, coming to Aberration for the first time. Welcome to the tribe. He got access to the whole place. Could not have worked out better. TJ's been watching the channel. He's major on here. Thank you for the assist. Stay safe now. He's been watching the channel for quite a while. I recognized his name and his picture when he became a patron earlier this month, but he's like you guys, people who have just been watching a long time and not pulled the trigger on it, and he decided he was going to join us here on the Patreon community. I think he's loving it so far, so let's do our thing, guys. From Aberration, we go to Ragnarok. I'm pretty sure I've never been on Scorched, so I'm pretty sure our Rock Drake is going to be hiding here with 9 folks playing. Let's head over to Geeks Ragnarok. And it's that easy, guys. If you're already part of the tribe, if you've already been here, you just spawn in a bed. And likely in a community center. That's what I've done here, and I just realized what an idiot. I didn't bring my desert cloth gear here at all. I'm going to be too hot. I have a whole ghillie suit perfect. I don't have desert cloth, but I have a whole ghillie suit perfect for this. How about this little A-frame, guys? That looks like a build of mine that I've done in the past. Another community bunkhouse. And these are the epic Ragnarok ruins I featured in one of the very last episodes of the Ragnarok Explorers series. These ruins are so crazy in this desert location, and the Geeks have built one of the best community centers ever here. It's so huge. I think this is the outside walls. Out into the dunes. Pure chaos, guys. And I betcha any money. There he is! There's my guy. Searched 3 maps, guys, and we ain't found my Rock Drake. There he is. Nobody else could be parked up on a wall but my guy. Is that Aristotle? Hey, buddy. Okay, so this is another Tech Plus transmitter. Tech Plus learn to talk, idiot. But there's Aristotle, guys. So, another community center. You see crazy stuff built up. There's an Adopt Me thing here. Before we go, a bunch of adoption. Before we go hop on a Rock Drake and go sailing across the Ragnarok map, which is something that I have wanted to do for a long time, we're going to have a little look around here. Okay, so we got bear storage, guys. These are super bears. On the Geeks community servers, there are these 700 ridiculous super bears. I got to get myself a super bear for each and every server. I got offered one today and had to turn it down because I said, I don't have a base on most of these places. I need to get a base. So we get 2 amazing things with the Ragnarok server, guys. We get the best map in Ark. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, there is nothing even close to this map and what it can offer you in terms of diversity, in terms of beauty. It's stunning. We're actually going to grab our Rock Drake now that I've toured around, and I swear I've missed something. This community center is huge. I know I've missed parts of it. So one of the guys, Nuga, today just built a giant egg warehouse where you can go and get fertilized eggs of whatever creature you want to breed or hatch. And if you're a breeder, you can come drop off a bunch of fertilized eggs. We're just making it so easy for everybody to get started. It's so good. Okay, let's have a little look around before we go too far, guys. I told you with this series, you probably would have seen 3 ads by now. Instead, I just want to hang out. We'll make longer episodes, and occasionally I will pimp out the Patreon, which I'm doing with the whole series. I'm showing you what goes on here, the community that you can take part in. And this server has the best one, the most active one. Here's our teleporter. I just moved that this morning for Lizzie. And just builders. Like crazy good builders. And they don't just plop a cube and go, this is our community center. They go, how do I build into these ruins? How do I build something unique and amazing? The Oasis Tavern. This is Lizzie at work, I think. At least part of what's back here. She claimed some responsibility. Yeah. Excellence. Fertilized eggs. I told you. So this is Nuga. Nugamentum did this. Allosaurus. Look it. Are you joking? Are you seriously joking? So shout out to Nuga. Shout out to the Geeks community, guys. There's a reason I'm making my videos here. It's because these people are amazing and because I want to keep it growing. And if I share this community with you, more of you are going to join it. And we'll never have to stop doing what we do. I keep making videos. You keep playing here. You keep watching the videos. It's a beautiful circle. And it's going to go on forever if I got anything to say about it. I never want to stop making video game videos. Life is too good. Yeah, that's perfect. So this is obviously the dragon point out here. Let's go third person. Oh, yeah. So check this, guys. Check this out. This is a tiny slice of an epically sized community center. I've shared a little bit with you, but I'm going to get us out of here. We have found our Rock Drake, and so we don't need to leave this server. We are going to take our Rock Drake, and we are going to explore this server and spend a little time drifting around Ragnarok and taking in the beauty that is this map. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me because I'm about to glide the crap out of you. That couldn't have been more epic. Ooh, baby! Yeah, that's right. Okay, I didn't mean to land. But there he is! Hi, buddy! Oh, no. I'm so bad at gliding. Let's go get our guy. That's a good dragon name.
Thank you.
I like the purple.
What's the name of your dragon?
Mushu.
Vermithrax.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, Mushu is from Mulan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
This rainstorm's taking all dang day. That sun's rising pretty good, though. It's gonna be midday by the time this dang storm clears on me.
Looks like it's cleared up.
Oh, yeah? That's it? Alright, that's my cue. I'm gonna hop out of voice chat with you guys. I'll catch up with y'all soon.
Okay.
Thanks for keeping me company.
Yep.
Welcome, guys, to Ragnarok. Check out these views. When I said there were two great things about Ragnarok, one was the map and the crazy views. Number two is the community. Of all the servers we have, this is the best and most active. I was just in chat with a giant crowd of people, seven other geeks, and there's 9 or 10 on now, and it's just an amazing place. So we've toured around community centers. I also want to tour you around a potential building location, like the spot we looked at on the island, that little house I could build in the community center. We could carve ourselves out a little base here on Ragnarok, and I have been... It's an active community, and this map is full of beautiful building spots, but we are so active that all the good building spots are taken. If there are good building spots, somebody is building there with a community this big. And so we have just been, I've just been biding my time and waiting until I was ready to build a base to carve something out, because I didn't want to stake a claim on a place and then not develop it. No chance I was doing that. So where we are going to head is for the southeastern desert islands, and there is an amazing one out there. Right now the base belongs to Talden, and Tal has been floating around the community for a little while, been playing around here, and he's ready to move to a new part of the Ragnarok map. Hold on a sec, guys. I hope I don't freeze to death cutting across here. I am in cloth armor. Keep it up, UTC. You can do it. Keep that glide going. Yes. Yes. Okay, we good. Keep that glide going. Yeah, baby. That's a nice wyvern right there. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Oh no, I'm terrified. Alright, and freezing to death? Rapidly losing health. Excellent. Anyway, I was hoping we could cruise over the snow and then make a great glide through the canyon lands, and we will still do that. But I was hoping we could make it across the snow. Let's keep going, guys. And at the opposite side of these canyons are some amazing desert islands. They were part of an update we got a while ago. When I said southeast, I meant southwest, by the way. And we're going to cruise through the canyons. We'll get down to those southwestern islands, and we'll take a look at the one where Tal has been living that is becoming open, that is becoming available for a new person to move into. And I may just move into it myself. We'll build ourselves a base just like we got over on Aberration. Could be some fun stuff. I'm going to show you guys the island. It's going to fill you with inspiration. And this is it, guys. This is the island. You will remember this if you're a Ragnarok Explorers fan. as the island where Peppermint died. Let's go ahead and have a look around. So when we talk about these servers, we talk about the amazing community, we talk about places to play and places to build. This place is going to be available. Talden, moving out. There are a few things about this place that really get me excited, guys. One is these ruins. They're all over the place. Like, these are ruins up here as well. Oh, I like this. He's got this as like a signal fire. And you've got these docks. It was under one of these docks that my horse drowned. So you could build some cool stuff here. But if you look at these ruins, particularly this part, they're super complex. And people use them for dino storage, things like that all the time. But these are, you know, complicated little rooms that you could build cool things inside and around and go down here. Little passageways, little hidden stuff down here. So this could be a very cool spot to live. And if Tal's moving out, maybe we can move on in. Now, I got other plans first, guys. I want to build my little house on the island. I want to build a CC. I want to take on a big CC building project. I don't want to do it on the island, Aberration, or here on Ragnarok. So this island, a potential place to build and something that could come up again as we continue in this series. But for now, let's land. That's right. For now, I'm going to continue, guys. I'm going to find my way out to an obelisk or a tech transmitter, and I'm going to take us to the final frontier. I'm going to take us to Ark Scorched Earth. Alright, guys, I wanted to bring you back for this last jump to a new server for one important reason. This is our first time not going alone. We gotta bring Aristotle with us now that we found the beautiful beast. So it's important to note, if you want anything that's in his inventory, and I don't. So if we want anything that is in his inventory, we have to make sure we take it out. The only thing I want is his saddle. And now that he's here, I'm going to hop into this terminal, click Access Inventory, and I'm going to click here on Creatures. Now if I click on Ark Data, I, for example, could upload something like this saddle. But I'm going to keep it with me, because my inventory stays with me no matter what. So we are going to upload Aristotle. Oh, I forgot about Salmon. I gotta make sure I download him later today. We'll download Salmon when we get to Scorched Earth. Travel? Wait. Okay. Click on Aristotle. Click on the upload creature thing. It'll warn you that it'll destroy your creature and destroy whatever. Anyway, he's uploaded. Travel to another server. And we are gonna go to Geeks Scorched Earth. Let's do it for the first time ever. I think, if memory serves, this is close to the Green Oasis. And it sort of is. So, together, guys, I guess we're going to do a bit of a death run. It won't be too bad. I got my glider suit. I got everything except my Rock Drake. If we can get over there, we got our Rock Drake, too. One of the many mods on this server is a costume mod. And I look amazing with that eye patch. This version of me is Aberrant UTC. He has a gray Bob Ross fro and a gray beard, and he wears an eye patch like my evil twin. And the awesome part is that my doppelganger is on the island server, just called regular UTC, so it's like Aberrant UTC killed him and replaced him. Anyway, there's basically one character that you carry across all worlds, and this was my highest level 1, so I brought him over. But that means we're stuck being Aberrant UTC. Okay, don't sprint, just glide. Just glide, baby, and you can glide all the way up to... No, you can't. And when I get here, guys, it means I can download my Rock Drake. It means I can bring Aristotle over, and it means we can see this map in style. The reason we are here, why are we here? Because I want to build a community center, and I think I've thought of a few cool locations that we're going to be able to do it at, but I want to share them with you. I want to share my ideas with you. I want to share my concept with you, and I want to head out to that location. So let's get Aristotle. Whoosh! Okay, so this is so easy. We are going to take Salmon, the bulb dog. We're going to take Aristotle. Oh, and wait. Very danger. Okay, put a saddle on him. Put a saddle on him. Okay, and back him up. Back him up. Where'd my bulldog go? There he is. What are you doing, idiot? What are you doing? Stupid. Okay, we got a bulb dog. We got a Rock Drake, guys. Let's see the Scorched Earth map like we've never seen it before. I'm going to initiate a few minutes of flying, some music, and I'm going to bring you back when we get to my location, to the place where I'm thinking about building a new community center. there hasn't been a map yet that exploring on Rock Drake hasn't blown my mind, and seeing Scorched Earth like this is long overdue. I never flew over the map and had it look like this. So when I saw you last, guys, I had left the green obelisk and started gliding out this way, in between green and red, and man, this map looks great. Been too long. But in between green and red is the community center here. We're not going to bother taking a look at it. It's early days, still very early on getting set up, so no one was around, so I ended up coming back to the green obby and finding Kazan22, who got me all tribed up, and now we can continue our gliding. Now, guys, I have a place I am headed. I have a awesome location I think I would finally like to attempt building in. Oh my gosh, that's a dragon. Be careful. I forgot about them. Ha! Is he not going to notice me, right? No, we good. What was I talking about? I completely lost track of everything. Yes, I talked about projects. There's Hot Springs CC. There's stuff we could do on Ragnarok, including a whole island to build into our base. And then there's Scorched Earth, where I've been teasing maybe I want to eventually work on a community center. Well, where's the spot? Where should we go? There is this amazing ruined village out here, and I've always wanted to do something with it, but it's not the only ruins out here in the desert. We need to find the epic Colosseum ruins. Guys, I thought I knew my way around. I thought I was taking us out to the Colosseum ruins, but I don't see them anywhere. I'm going to have to keep cruising these dunes, hope I don't come across a death worm, and look for the ruins. Maybe they're around the mountainside this way. It's been too long. Let's glide. Maybe I've forgotten where this location is, guys. Maybe I dreamt it existed in the first place. No, there's a crazy great Colosseum out here, somewhere in the dunes outside of all civilization. I just haven't found it yet. Aha. Aha, 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 I see it. There. Just the hint of the beast. Just the hint of that giant manticore statue, guys. Let's head out to this location and see how it's looking. It's been a while since I did this, guys, but I'll pull out the GPS. Hell, maybe we need a Scorched Earth Explorers Club. Maybe we need a series exploring this map, given how lost I got trying to find an iconic location. Maybe I need to refamiliarize myself with this. Tame an Equus, and just go riding across the map. I can bring the geeks with me on adventures. It could be fun. Perhaps that is the idea for this community center. Maybe we build up an explorers club, a sort of clubhouse, an outpost out here in the wilderness, or maybe an expedition outfitters type place. I don't know. Community centers don't always have a theme, and it's not always a super in-depth theme. But when it comes to places to build, I could see doing some amazing stuff out here. So we stumbled on that first batch of ruins where the cave entrance is hidden. The second batch of ruins is massive and expansive. And if I invite the geeks out here to join me in a big old building project, this place will come together fast. Too fast. To the point where I probably need to plan some things out first. I need to prepare and get myself out here and ready to build before I bring them out. In the past, this has never been a viable location because, if memory serves, there is no water out here. But because of Structures Plus, because of other cool mods and changes to the game, including, I think, the Advanced Rafts one, we don't need that. Water is portable. We can bring water. We can effectively drill a well out here and make this our community center, guys. Check this central location out. So it would take a lot of planning and a lot of thinking, and it's something I'm still working out. So if you are one of the folks who are already on this server, don't get too excited and don't beat me to doing it. But this takes me back, guys. I haven't been out here since my old Scorched Earth series, well over a year ago in a September. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Alright, guys, so this is our location. I have not been out here in a very long time. I have not been out to this location and exploring on the Scorched Earth map in forever, and inspiration is striking. Now, if you're one of the geeks who plays on this server, hold off on taking on any projects. I got a lot of thinking I want to do. Maybe I'll hop into a creative mode and play around with some ideas. for this cool location before I get started, but it's something in my plans, it's something in my works, and sometime over the next several episodes you will experience me out here, at least planning, at least thinking about what we're going to build out here. I've teased calling it a community center. Until I get it started, we're going to call this my Scorched Earth base location, and if I can build up more than a humble base, I may take on the challenge of a community center. This was Arahli The Geek's idea, and it got me out of my funk. I've been in an Ark funk. So shout out to Arahli, guys. Link for him in the description. His Patreon as well as mine. Support either one of us, and that's how you join this community of players and builders. Guys, this has been my episode 1 of a new series here on the Geek server, and is done. We toured, oh god, bugs everywhere. We toured the island, and I did a death run with a glider suit. Ooh, how fun is that? And then using the clustering technology, I traveled easily to Aberration. We visited my farm, and then skydived, glided like that, out to a transmitter, and we jumped over to the Ragnarok map, where we found our Rock Drake, where we went on an epic gliding adventure, and eventually came here, inspired by the Desert Community Center, to maybe build our own Desert Community Center. Guys, don't get too excited for any of this. Give me some time to get rolling on it, but you will get a mix of live and recorded episodes like today's, and this will be our new series. If you see Ark on the channel, it will be part of this series here on the Geek server, part of this cluster of 4 amazing servers, and I intend to leave my mark on them, to make a mark and to do something definitive. I didn't think... Here, guys, another ramble. It's the end of a long video. If you're still watching, I love you. But I didn't think I had another set of great Ark accomplishments in me to build something crazy cool. I wasn't sure I could do it again. I'm still not sure. But I'm going to attempt to, and I'm going to attempt to do it over several servers. I'm going to attempt to cover all of them and to build great things there. And at the very least, to spend time here among these people and to share my gaming day with you. Hence the simple, less edited episode and the long, rambly outro. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Popping up on your screen is a link to this playlist, to some of my other Ark videos, and to my Patreon. Click on it to check it out, and I will be back in your life from one of these 4 servers in the next episode.